Hello, good evening, welcome back. We are still in this stupid ass fucking laser tower with these stupid fucking asshole lasers. Let's complete stupid fucking asshole laser tower, shall we? There is a metal plate with a star engraved on it. You've reached the highest level of the Golem spire. This hall is dominated by massive pieces of machinery that rise up to the ceiling. Not all of the factory's power comes from the volcanic vent underneath it. These crystals are drawing in bolts of blue energy. They enter through the windows of the tower. The power flows down through the crystals and into the floor. Every once in a while, a small wave of lightning will crackle down one of the crystals and into the floor, casting off little bolts of fire as it travels. It is very little energy, though, for so massive a receiver. You must have succeeded in cutting off the power flow from outside the tower. No energy passes through these windows. The defenses on this floor will be weak. Good. That's what I like to hear. The fact that all of these fucking Vanity cloaks are in here makes me think the Vanity must have built this place, right? Though this laboratory is still active and fully charged, it hasn't been used in a while. All of the beams are focused to power one pad. Golem raw materials are scattered everywhere. Golems were made here once, but the technique was too slow and inefficient. I'm not missing anything, am I? No. What does that say? Stairway. Someone forgot that there was a beam generator here and left it charged. It is searing the wall without visible effect. It's certainly an unfortunate waste of power. Wait, what? My god, they've just left so many fucking gems and crystals everywhere. It's definitely the Vanity, isn't it? Oh, I feel recharged and recuperated after the stream earlier today. You, not you. Right, what we got up here then? This laboratory is still stocked and powered, but it has not been used in quite a while. It looks like someone was trying to make golems here with little success. The results of failed experiments still wait in magical prisons in the alcoves. Then we steal everything. Can we disable these and kill them? Hello, prototype. Don't miss. You can't miss. Unacceptable. Oh, for fuck's sake. My bad. Okay. What else have we got? Just sell all that shit, right? The sign says north. Cool story, bro. So... oh yeah, here. Here we go. In this smoky hall, a network of beams pours energy into a set of crystals. They just look like inert blocks of rock, but whenever the beams activate, you can hear faint, high-pitched chattering in an incomprehensible language. Some of the talking seems to come from the crystal pillars. They are responding to queries and commands which emerge from the central hall. Am I going to have to go in? I'm going to go in fight mode so that I don't accidentally fuck myself over in this place. That was an accident, but you finally enter the highest chamber in the Golem's infernal factory. This is the core, from which the war to scorch the lands of Monoro province is directed. To the west, you see an enormous crystal. It's similar to the power crystals you've already destroyed, but much larger and brighter. Its light adds a fiery sheen to everything in the room. When you enter, the crystal is talking. At least you presume that's what that strange chittering noise is. You realize it must be sending commands to the machinery around it, and, from there, to the Golem army. The stone must actually be intelligent. The crystal detects your presence instantly. The first thing it does is cloak itself in a field of defensive energy. Penetrating it will take an enormous amount of energy. The second thing it does is issues a series of commands to the factory machinery. The vats to the east rattle and smoke. In an instant, it begins to generate defenders. Pyrrhic gauntlets. This is a pair of black leather gloves. When you wear them, your hands tingle. They always feel warm. Bits of dull metal are set into the fingertips. Take the Golem Mind Stone, of course. Can I not just chuck a javelin at it? Oh no, it's immune to damage. Fuck. There's got to be something we can do, though. 8%. There's a mirror here. Right, you go and attack the stupid worm. You kill the fire golem. While we try and figure out what we're actually supposed to do here. Okay, that is actually legit immune to damage. And hurts. Right, so there's a mirror here. Vanitile lore crystals are not junk. Come on, you know this. You know this. Ow. Stop it. Okay, you're dead. And if you die, I die. No, that's not how this works. Very nice. Go on, take that. Head over to here and do a big ol' heal, please. Nice. Not quite so nice. Right, you're just outright immune. There's a fucking mirror here. What do we think the mirror does? Right, so that shoots up there, comes across here. That one shoots up there, comes across and hits that one. That one goes there, goes there, goes there. I think I'm missing something. I feel like we've got to get one of these lasers up there, but with only one mirror, how do we do it? There's definitely not another laser mirror that I'm missing, is there? I don't think. No. Okay, nice. There's another mirror there. Yeah, well done, dude. Hello. Oh, thank you. Right. So this mirror here, we can move. So, here's the plan. Here's what I'm thinking. See, we shoot that into there. It should, yes it does, go right up the middle. Wait, we need to move it. Ugh. We need to move it, go back into fight mode so that this guy can come charging this way. Wait, wait, wait. That on the right path? It is. Right, just need to get out of there now. Wait, wait, wait. Wait, wait, wait. Come on, dude. You can do it. I've got every faith that you can. Wait, wait, heal. Now, step away from him. Right then. All we should need to do now. Zoop, zoop. I'm assuming this is going to work even. Let's do a quick save. The energy beam has shattered the Spire Heart shield. You have turned the tower's incredible power against it. Your blows will affect the heart now. Do I even need to? Can I just wait? Maybe you can shoot at it. And maybe you can shoot at it. And maybe you can shoot at it. The final blow shatters the mind crystal into 1,000 pieces. There is no explosion, you see no lightning or similar pyrotechnics. Instead, you hear a soft, distant keening. A being rises from the crystal, an ethereal, writhing cloud. It begins to fade away, howling as it goes. Finally, it's gone. The effect is immediate. All the nearby golems collapse. Below you, you can hear the machines start to hum and rumble, running out of control now that their master is gone. The tower shakes with a series of explosions. Machines are exploding, golems are running wild, destroying everything in sight. You survey the wreckage. You notice that some of the shards of crystal still glow slightly. You pick up a few to take with you. Maybe someone will be able to tell you something about them. Sensor band. 5. That's better than the armor ring you've got. What ring do you have? Megastone. What ring do you have? Yeah, you can have that. You can probably equip those Pyrrhic gauntlets. Vanatile Law. A Wisdom Crystal. Of course, for me. They're all completely on the blink now. Oh, hello. Can we not just get out of here? Where have all these come from? Okay. Something is still... Oh, it's over here. I see you. Oh. Hi guys, I'm very sorry about blowing up your factory and all that. I hope you'll forgive me. Right, lovely. Like, I honestly just want to get out of this place now. It's my primary function. Wait. How do... No, wait. Even waiterer. How do I get down there? I guess I've got to go right the way around. Which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Then down here. Then down here. And then across here. You can tell I'm so done with this place. Okay, right. We should go back to... we should go back to Anaximander now, right? You are too far away for it to work. For fuck's sake, what's the point of it then? You encounter some golems. They move around you slowly and aimlessly. They don't react when you get close. Now you can easily smash them. Right, how close do you need me to be? Nice. Oh, Anaximander, I have some information for you. I think you'll be very interested what I have to say. You tell Anaximander of the war between the humans and the hill giants. The giants attack the humans out of nowhere and ruin their cities, eh? Sounds very, very familiar. Probably another symptom of the same disease we've been fighting. Investigate the giants and also look for and deal with the troglodytes. The two hate each other, and so I've heard. Perhaps this may be taken advantage of. You tell Anaximander of the war that has broken out between the troglodytes and the hill giants, and your role in it. Well done, he exults. With them gone, we should have a much better chance of settling on the surface. Of course, to do that, we need to know that we are safe from both from other monsters and from the Empire. So keep exploring to the north. I feel much remains to be done. When you describe the golems to him, Anaximander seems to age before your eyes. This is far worse than anything that came before. It seems that the center of the enemies the closer the enemies are to the Empire's center, the more deadly they are. I cannot imagine what could be powerful enough to create an army of golems, but they must be identified and stopped. Our leaders suspect, and I agree, that this force is not acting in our favor, though it might appear otherwise. Anaximander nods his head in admiration as you describe how you slew the golems and smashed the equipment. Still, he says, our task is far from completed. After all, their creators are still at large, and if they created such an army once, they can again. Find out who created them and convince them, by words or sword, not to destroy the surface. Only then can we have hope of returning to our home. He sits down, lost in thought. You describe to Anaximander the fearsome alien beasts and the havoc they have wrought. He is speechless. His sole response is to sit down and shake his head, overwhelmed. You mentioned to Anaximander you reached Lorelei. He nods and thinks, you know, we have an agent there. His cover name is Dwayne. Be sure to look for him. He'll probably be in hiding. It's his way. You tell Anaximander how you learned that Empress Prazak would be at Blackrag Fortress. He looks intrigued. I have heard. You would be interested to know that while the Empress is fully as intelligent as her dark predecessor, she is much more just. If you can, see if you can find a way to get in and speak with her. If she sees that we wish only to coexist and share her interest in preserving the surface, then perhaps, through her orders and mercy, we may at last regain our home. You have done well. You should go to Portal Fortress and from there to the Tower of Magi to receive a reward. Once down there, see X and Solberg, and one of them will give you magical training. Is that everything? Can you give me more instructions? Keep finding out what is happening, and if you get a chance, keep the monster plagues from doing too much damage. Come on, I've solved 4 of them. Let's go speak to this chap. He should have some stuff for us now, right? I do want to sell a load of shit, actually. For 10,200 coins. Don't mind if I do. What are your responsibilities? Can I have my daily allowance? And have I merited a reward? Not bad, those trogs and giants must have been tough. I'm sure this will make up for the trouble. He pulls a necklace out from behind the counter and hands it to you. Can I get more supplies? So I've got a crystal symbol. Have my achievements merited a reward? You beat the golems. We were betting you couldn't. Here's a reward. He disappears under the counter for a while and comes up with a nice shield. Thanks. Acid etched leggings. I need to check to see what they actually are and do. What have you got? Assassin's Shield. I don't think it's as good as what he's got, honestly. 21%, minus 15, plus 12% chance to parry, same. 3% melee damage, 2%. Nah, get rid. Get rid. 2% to magical efficiency. What have you got? 4% to magical damage. Nah, fam. They were rubbish rewards, Levy. The fuck? Okay. Let's go give our evidence to that guy. Who is he? He's in here, isn't he? I have ended one of the monster plagues on the surface. I may have evidence for you. You give Bearer the crystal shards from the caves below the giant fortress. He moves off to test them, then returns. Well, it's not conclusive, but the Vanatai are the true masters of magic using crystals. This may have been made by them. I have ended one of the monster plagues on the surface. Bearer looks at the crystal shards you found in the Golem factory. After a few minutes, he gets a peculiar look on his face. He takes them and says, "Wait, let me test these." He's gone for several hours. You go to the dining hall, return, and find Bearer waiting for you, looking visibly upset. He says, "After the Empire War, we found some Empire records on tests they did on crystal souls. The crystal souls are the souls of the Vanatai ancestors in crystal form. They exist to defend and advise the Vanatai people. The Empire managed to find out a lot about the qualities and physical constitution of these beings." He takes a deep breath. "What you have here are the fragments of a crystal soul, no doubt about it. The golems were being created by a Vanatai spirit. I tell you now, as sure as I am standing here, that the monsters on the surface are being created by Vanatai. I think you should go tell Anaximander of this. We are all in terrible, terrible trouble." He shakes his head in worry and confusion. "Go see Anaximander immediately." Okay. I knew it was the Vanatai. Those absolute bastards. You tell Anaximander of the crystal shards you recovered between the hill giant and troglodyte lairs. Crystals, eh? The Vanatai use crystals in their magic, and they certainly have no love of the Empire. They have been very secretive since the end of the Empire War. Why don't you go visit Gikra and see what they have to say about these shards? I heard of your discovery with regards to the Vanatai. When we enlisted their help in the Empire War, we had no idea of the cost. Their vendetta against the Empire will never end until our home is destroyed. They are a powerful and intelligent foe. Skilled in magic and weaponry, exercise the greatest care and stop them. They are our friends no longer. Defeat them and save our homeland. He suddenly remembers something and checks his records. Oh dear, we've been seeing movement around the town of Gikra for days, but it was the Vanatai, so we didn't worry. You'd better go check up there. Something may have happened. Why are you now feeling sick, by the way? Oh. If they make me sick, then fuck wearing those. So we've got a few things to do, haven't we? Well, fucking hell, a few things to do. So I guess there's a few things we do need to do, though. We need to go make the weapon. If we know the Vanatai are responsible now, let's go and make that weapon to beat the Vanatai. Which was in New Kodra. do a proper save before we do this, actually. The Vanatai must be the ones responsible for the problems on the surface. The Vanatai have caused the horrors on the surface, disturbing news. Their magic is easily equal to our own. However, we may find a way to disrupt the crystals they use for their magic. Return later, we will create a weapon for you to use against them. How is the work on the weapon progressing? Night and day. It is very draining research, very wearing, sometimes dangerous. Return in a few days and we may have progressed. Okay, so maybe I've got to stop the final plague before... before I can do anything. I could go and speak to them though, at the very least. The settlement of Gikra has grown very quiet. Nobody is here. The Vanatai have fled. You look for signs of where they might have gone. You note that there are fresh mud tracks heading down the east exit. Where they made their exodus, they were headed in that direction. No Vanatai settlement is complete without a crystal workshop. Chambers like this one are where... Wait, haven't we already read that? Suddenly flames erupt from the fire pit to the south. You shield your eyes from the bright lights. When you look again, a moment later, 3 beings are there that weren't there before. They are the guardians of this passage and they don't look happy. Well, that's okay. Oh, come on. At the end of the path there is a glowing door hanging in midair. As you get close you feel a force pushing everyone but the closest person away. It will only let one person through. Does one of you enter? Yes, sure. Approach, I have a message. From a ways away, this looked like a formidable Vanatai warrior. When you get close, you realize that it isn't actually here. It's very slightly translucent. It looks at you as if it is alive, however. What are you? It says in an emotionless voice, I have been left here with a message. You may deliver your message. My creators wish me to tell you not to interfere with us. Our great vengeance will not be interrupted. Who are the creators? Rentar Erno and others, but I may have to interfere. The Empire stole 3 of our crystal souls. They stole the soul of our people. You cannot comprehend the magnitude of this offense. Well, try to explain the offense so that we might understand. Picture if someone violated and destroyed those you loved most. Such it was with us. The Empire must be destroyed. Those who live in the Empire are a part of it and must be destroyed. The Empire's lands must be destroyed. Those who try to prevent our vengeance must be destroyed. But you're killing innocent people and destroying the land we wish to live in. The shade begins to fade. Your destruction of the crystal souls creating the golems can be forgiven under the circumstances. Do not oppose us further, however. Aid the great enemy, you become the great enemy. Forever. The Empire and its lands must be ashes. Remember this and choose wisely. The shade disappears and the conversation ends. Ugh. As soon as you step into the circle of runes in full view of a row of chairs, something happens. When you see what appears, you are amazed and horrified at the same time. Images appear above the 6 runes, floating and circling slowly. They are monsters. A slime above one rune, a cockroach above another, a troglodyte, a giant, a golem, and a strange reptilian beast float above the other runes. You realize that this is some sort of meeting room where the Vanatai could examine and discuss the creatures with which they have been slaughtering the people on the surface. After a minute, the images slowly fade. Then there is a flash of light. 2 guards appear, blocking your way to the escape portal. They move to attack. Okay. One down. Two down. Three down. What do we think's down here then? Have the crystal souls gone? They have. Well, let's go report this. Some goblins trying to attack me. Fucking idiots. Hello, I need to report something to an Examander again. You tell an Examander of your encounter with the Shade in Gikra. This is just more confirmation of these sad events. The Vanatai are our foes now. This is terrible. Yet, we must save the surface from them. It is our home too. How is Avernum responding to the news that the Vanatai are responsible for the destruction of the surface? Badly, as you might imagine. We had supposed the Vanatai are allies. Now we aren't sure. Was this the work of a faction among them, or of all of them in concert? We're trying to find out. No news will come soon, however. The Vanatai in Avernum have all disappeared. Attempts to communicate with them have come to naught, and the humans in Vanatai lands, we've heard nothing from them. We are very concerned. Right. So I suppose I need to deal with the final plague, which means I've got to go through that passage, which means I've got to kill all those people. I don't really see any other way around it. Oh well. Maybe we can teleport somewhere. Because I feel like I'm near the end of the game and I never bothered with these. What have we got? Krizan, Shader, Sharamik, Lorelei, Gale. Enter. As you step through the portal, you hear Ernest's voice, though you can't tell where it's coming from. He says, "It wasn't that valuable a book. Not sure why you wanted it, but it wouldn't be right for me to let you go without a little slap on the wrist now, would it?" The fuck? Where am I? Somewhere I've already been, apparently. Was this my slap on the wrist? Teleport somewhere that I've already been. Where am I? Oh, not exactly close to where I wanted to go to. But okay, sure. What day are we on now, actually? Day 70. Let's go around then. It wasn't Gale I even wanted to go to, was it? It was somewhere way further north, right? Oh, fuck off, Malak. The island is very creepy. It's covered with bodies and skeletons and dried husks of dead humanoids. Far, far more than one would expect. Then the dead things shakily get up and stagger towards you. They're inviting you to join them. On the shore of this small isle, you find the wreckage of a boat. It looks like it was blasted by a fireball, floated to this island and was beached. A quick search reveals scattered bones of some rotting fish. By the ruins of the boat you find a small abandoned camp. Some of the sailors tried to make a fire before they died. One of the sailors' bodies wears a nondescript silver ring. Take it. That by the way, is the ring the mother wanted us to collect for her son who'd disappeared. That's so sad. What was that? That was Moon. So I think if I come across here, I need to get to Trevorrow. Is it called? Something like that. I can tell the commander, at the very least, that the Golem problem is sorted. I have destroyed the source of the golems. You describe the Golem factory to General Bazaron and tell him of how you destroyed it. He hangs on every word of your tale, becoming very excited as you finish. Finally, when you are done, he says, well done indeed. You have saved us a great menace. Now my men can clean up the remnants. I wish I could offer you a reward, but I have little here of great value. You may take any supplies we have on hand. Rest assured I will tell everyone of your accomplishments. Cool. Was that it? I guess so. My reputation's improved again. What am I now? Worshipped. Fucking worshipped. Yes, I am. I want to go all the way north to this wall and buy this from him, because it might be the last piece. 2,000 coins, buy it. He thanks you, you hand over the vest. Now that you have it in your hands, it seems even less impressive. Now that I have capital, I can head south and replenish my stock. I think I'll be moving on. Good luck to you, adventurers. As he begins to ready his small cart, he says, oh, by the way, be sure to note the symbol. He points to the collar on the vest, and you see that there is a marking there, mostly obscured by grime. It's the sun symbol of Avernum. The Zayan vest. It's a very random... It might be better than that I'm wearing, though. Mage spells, spellcraft, magical efficiency. This gives me first aid, lethal blow, and sniper. Maybe not, actually. Maybe not. Right, time to... You find the body of a deer, frozen and then shattered by an ice golem. It was a horrible, senseless act of violence. The golems must be killing every animal in these woods. Maybe when they're done with the animals, they'll move on to the plants. They're just done. They're just done. Like, the only plague left has a massive fucking wall blocking them from the rest of the continent. So I think I need to come up here. The alarm bells will go off, but that's fine. I'm gonna have to kill some people. Hello. Just gonna kill you, I hope that's okay. can I not go in some of these places? I can't. Yeah, I'll rob you of all your stuff. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. What does this say? To Black Crag Fortress, stay away. The route is well guarded. These progressing down here will be considered to be troublemakers and dealt with. Well, which way is to Black Crag Fortress? Might be that way actually. Let's check the other direction first. This passage goes for some distance under the mountains to the north, maybe even leaving Avernum altogether. However, the route is blocked by a pair of massive steel portcullises. This escape route is not for you. You turn back to the troubled land of Avernum. Well, fuck. It was worth a shot, right? I see a button over there. What do we think that is? This says security bridge trapped. Apply for passage in Inn of Dark Eye. The bridge ahead looks slightly insubstantial, like it's not entirely there. It seems like it is weakest in the middle. You doubt it's solid enough to hold you. You suddenly find the bridge becoming more insubstantial under your feet. You try to move back, only to find your feet sinking slowly through it. You struggle to escape, only to find yourself sinking faster. You don't make it back to safety. Alas, your quest to save the surface comes to a gruesome end. Well, good job I quick saved. So I'm guessing I need to get in there somehow. And that is going to probably involve going into that room and killing all of those people. Right? Hey guys, I'm really sorry. I wanted to save you. I really did. He's a named guy as well. Sorry, you're dead now. I'm really sorry, everybody. Not entirely convinced you deserved that fate. But you know what? The fate of the world means more than your lives. That is what I will tell myself when I am struggling to sleep at night. These books are all ledgers providing detailed accounting of the goods smuggled in and out of Avernum through this tunnel. Unsurprisingly, lots of stolen goods and Scribane herb have passed through here. However, a lot of food, medical supplies and other useful goods have headed south. just feel so bad. How do I get in there? Am I missing something? Is there a secret on these walls that's really hard to spot? The only thing I can think is this door. That is too complicated, you don't have the key. That says there's a large flaming eye. I'm stuck. And I am not interested in spending half of my life running around trying to figure it out. Guard a tunnel. There are two ways of doing this dungeon. If you took Irvine's question shader and joined the Thieves Guild in Lorelei, you can buy a pass from Gregory. If you didn't, you'll have to battle your way through. Either way, you'll have some challenges. Just fight the rogues and find a lever in a secret room at the inn. Then pull it. A lever in a secret room at the inn. I'm guessing this is the inn. Oh, it's there. I see it. You move the lever to the other position, you sense a deep grinding under your foot, followed by a decisive clunk. So I'm guessing that makes the bridge more sturdy. The bridge ahead looks slightly insubstantial, like it's not entirely there. Quick prod with your foot indicates it's more than solid enough to hold you. Good. Missed. Fucking missed. At the west end of this cavern you see a closed portcullis. Between you and it stands a huge suit of armour, its gauntlets aligned with razors. Before you can decide how to proceed, the suit of armour begins to move. With a creak it lurches towards you. The fuck is a Doom Guard? Doom Guard, more like Dead Guard. You hear the rusty grinding sound of a gate opening. Can't get through there. That is just bones. Hello, Seymour. You are welcomed to the mighty Blackcrag Fortress by a small mousy man, probably a valet. He sits shivering in this damp storeroom. When you approach, he jumps to his feet. He's terrified of you. I'm Seymour, he adds quietly. Don't hit me. Fortunately, he doesn't shout an alarm. He seems used to people sneaking into the fortress. I'm not going to hit you. He shifts his weight nervously from foot to foot. I was, well, left to wait here and give you a message. What message? I was told to stay here and tell you that Empress Prazak herself wishes to meet you. Also, if you need supplies, you're allowed to take the stuff in the storeroom and the one to the south, a reward from the Empress for the help you've already been to us. Forgive my ignorance, but who is Empress Prazak? She's the leader of the whole empire. Where can I meet her? She's in the throne room. You can get into it to the south, though you'll have to do some looking to find the way. Just be careful. And now that I have said that, I am free to return to safety, I hope. Why do I have to be careful if the Empress herself wants to meet me? I keep out of the politics, it's dangerous. They tell me some people don't want you here, so you're supposed to stay out of sight. If Avernites are seen here, it would cause a lot of problems, just so you know. Why are you so nervous? I was told about you. You're from Avernum. You're brutal. I've just heard about you. Well, just be quiet and we'll all be fine. Yes, sir. Now that you've given me your message, you're dismissed. He looks relieved that he will get through another day without being butchered. He slips off through the door to the west. Marvellous. It says, how are the alchemist? This shop is filled with foul smells, vials and gourds cover every available surface, and the proprietor's hands are covered with permanent green stains. There is a small apothecary supplying the many servants and courtiers in this fortress. The aged proprietor grins toothlessly. I am Hawar. What are your responsibilities? I'm the alchemist for Blackcrag, here to do major research. Why did you choose here? Many mages are here to do research. It's part of why Avernum has been put under quarantine. Why has it been put under quarantine? Nobody is being let out of Avernum to help make sure none of the monsters sneak out with them. The Empress is trying to buy time so we can research to find out ways to combat the creatures. How many other researchers are around here? There are 3 of us in this corner of the fortress, each looking for solutions as fast as we can. Can I buy any potions? Blah 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 blah. Was this the room she was like, yeah, just help yourself? There is a woman